first episode of this adventure, we stayed on the side of a cliff and ate the first backpacking meal of the trip, and I was making my way up the mountain until I was blocked by a fallen tree. Looks like it's time to get some dirt on this recovery gear.
Well, this is new. It's looking pretty big. I cannot drive over this one. Well, let's see what's going on with it first. So it's a pretty good size. It's pretty dead though, too. I can kind of jump on it and it breaks off even more. I might try to drag it. I've never done anything like that before. So, wish me luck. Having somebody that knows what they're doing would be extremely helpful today. I'm going to do my best and try to do it in the safest way possible. It might be overkill. I might be doing a lot of things wrong. In the comments you can help me if you want. I do not mind that at all. But now that it's kind of broken in the middle, I think I'm going to try to move it slow and crack it so it's two more manageable pieces, and then we'll work from there. I think we're going to take two straps, hook it up, just move it real slow and see what happens. And get it dirty finally. I'm actually pretty happy. I've never done anything like that before, so that was pretty cool. I got everything up and out of the way, kind of just really because I have nothing else to do. I didn't want that big log to ever really come down again or be in the way. I'm not sure which way I'm going to be coming home, really. If I did anything incorrectly, I would appreciate it if you pointed it out to me to make it better next time. Could have turned around, went the other way. Glad we didn't have to, because this is the road we're going up to, you know, find where we're going. So we had a little detour, but it was fun. I'm gonna roll this stuff up and we'll head on our way again. That was fun and all. It's time for me to get some driving done now. So at least let's make it up to close to Flagpole. Not a bad view today. We're gonna hang here for a second and eat a little snack. All right, let's leave all these butterflies, bees, and beautiful views behind and get back in the trees and get some shade and see where this road takes us. Maybe it takes us far, maybe it doesn't, but let's find out, and then we can make a plan after that. A really cool campsite just open as of right now, but still want to find this road. I didn't mark it, it doesn't look like, so that's sucks a little bit, but it shouldn't be hard to find. I found it last time. So I'll drive down this, find that, see where that road goes, see if there's anything cool, and maybe hopefully that campsite's still open. If there I didn't find anything that was nicer. And yeah, let's find this road, go down it, see if we can find anything cool. If not, we got a couple other campsites to choose from on this road, and then we'll be all right. Do not be doing that to your campsites. That is what gets roads shut down. That isn't even a campsite anymore. Ridiculous. Alright, first I'm gonna say that was a little muddier and sketchier than I thought it was going to be. No campsites up that road. I took it low and slow, and that seemed to work out. So one of the parts of a problem with not really having a plan is, so I've gotten to this crossroads. One of the roads seems to have an end, like pretty far down, but you never know how true that is. And then the other road seems to almost never end. So I am going to pick the road that does end and see what happens down that one. Worst comes to worst, I go to that campsite that I wanted to go to. Best comes to best, we find a sweeter one up here. Certainly this one's a little more off the beaten path. But yeah, let's go down this other road and hopefully something's down there. Alright, so we reached the end of the road on Gaia, but there's certainly a trail that keeps going. I walked up it farther than I wanted to. I should have brought the camera with me. It's very steep. I think the car can make it. I don't know where it leads to. You know me. I think I've exhausted my trying new things for the day. I think we're gonna go back, go to that campsite that I want to. Hopefully it's not taken up, and chill there for a little while. Well, that was the chance I took.
and I lost my campsite. A little bit bummed, but it's okay. Now I gotta decide what other campsite I want. Somebody beat me to it, and those are the rules of the game. I would have rather driven down that road and lost the campsite than not driven down that road and gotten it. So that's okay. So let's find our next one. So this will be home for the night. It's got a gorgeous view out there. It's actually got a little bit of space, but I don't know how much I'm gonna really need. I'm gonna kind of try to keep all my stuff in this little corner. Since the ground's always full of rocks, my new favorite thing is trying to figure out ways to not need pegs in the ground. Alright, didn't come out the prettiest, but as of right now it works. If it doesn't hold, I'll have to fix it. But it's working right now. Alright. How many times do you think I'd trip over that tonight? Still want to set up the awning. A couple more stakes to pitch with the tent. But I want to get this started because I'm getting hungry. We are going to do beef stroganoff with noodles. Basically the same thing. Boiling water, stir it up. This one wants you to stir it twice. That's okay, we can do that. But let's get some water boiling and get the timing process, get the process started. So maybe by the time I get done awning, the food will be ready. Stir it up in 5 minutes and then see where we're at. Let's finish this tent up and maybe even get started on this awning.
I am starving, so I'm gonna eat. So this is Mountain House Adventure Meals. Beef stroganoff with noodles. Pretty good. Looking like a good chance of rain, so I closed all the windows in the tent. I'm gonna get this fire started because if it starts raining, it's gonna be darn near impossible. Even though I do cheat, I bring a starter log every time just in case, and I usually use that to start the fires. I know a lot of people use a flint, they'll get some bark off a tree, do some real mountain man stuff. When it comes to fires, I don't want to be taking those chances. If I need a fire, I want to be able to make a fire. I still have starters, and I've been known to put starters under these logs to even help these logs go as a double fail safe. Here comes a little rain. We'll see where this water ends up going. And if I had like one more tent pole to stick in the middle, it would be amazing, but I don't. So we'll see what happens. If I have to make any adjustments, we'll do that. And I'm glad everything's all set up. Fire's going pretty good, so I'll keep adding to that a little bit. I think the smoke and the rain are gonna help the bugs go away. It's hard to tell what this storm wants to do. So far I've gotten lucky. Just been hearing the thunder. And it's starting to get a little chilly out, so I'll probably be sleeping a little differently tonight than I was last night. And getting in that sleeping bag. It was a fun day today. But yeah, let the fire go out. Probably go to bed and catch up with you tomorrow. Well, the awning didn't blow away last night, so that is cool. We have a kind of chilly, breezy morning this morning, which is kind of nice. The bag meals have been good, but I'm ready for some real food too. I almost want to get out of here and just go to a restaurant and eat. Maybe you could pack lighter and then kind of maybe do like hot dogs one night and then some bag meals or something, but it's not something I would want to do constantly. But it did make packing 100 times easier. Easiest packing trip I've ever done. Hey, yesterday I didn't feel this way, but this morning I was starting to feel like ready for some real, actual food. The good / bad thing about the summertime is as lazy as I could be here, but eventually the bugs are gonna drive me out either way. As it gets warmer and the sun comes out, these bugs aren't gonna stay away forever, and they're gonna come out and they are just gonna destroy me and pester me. There's always a bug that doesn't care about your deterrent. So eventually these bugs are gonna come out and just basically pester me until I get out of here. So right now I'm gonna enjoy it until they come out, and then when that time comes, which I feel is gonna be sooner rather than later, because now the wind stopped, it's starting to warm up, it'll be time to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions, let me know. I will do my best to answer them. Man, I'm gonna have fun editing this video, just kind of thinking back. Like we did a lot of stuff, even though it feels like we also did a lot of nothing. But we stayed at 2 new sites. Didn't really find a whole bunch. We'll be here next week. Thank you for coming along, and we will see you next time.